Good day, great day, and grand day to you all on another segment of Dr. TSA Series, a spiritual discussion. Hi, everyone. Thank you again for joining us here. Today's topic is Platonic Relationships, Energy of Attraction, and what it all means. Energy has different ways of communicating to you what is, all right? A very popular energy is the energy of attraction. The easiest way I can explain this is more of like when a man and a woman, or a man and a man, or a woman and a woman are attracted to each other, right? Our cognitive perception of that attraction oftentimes skews the purpose of the energy. Just because you feel attracted to someone does not necessarily mean that that relationship has to be one of a sexual nature. Attraction energy often relates in many different ways, and I'll give you a few examples. An attraction to someone may mean that you knew them somewhere before you met them at this point in time. An attraction to an energy means that as a spiritual energy having a human experience, your spirit has traveled in so many different ways, on so many different planes, in so many different places. You ever heard of the expression, I felt like I knew you before? Oftentimes, the energy of attraction may display in a way where you felt like you knew that person before, and that energy speaks of fun and giggles and laughter and happiness. That energy just may be that. An attraction to someone oftentimes is skewed by what you think about that attraction, as opposed to allowing your spirit to reveal to you in due time what that energy means. So there you have, once again, the mind interrupting or imposing on the space and concluding for you mentally what that energy means. But it does not always mean, most of the time, it does not mean that that attraction has to take the form of a sexual interaction or a sexual encounter. So we have to be very careful with when we meet someone for the first time and you notice that there is this attraction there and it's strong especially. You have to be very patient with your spirit and ask your spirit to show you, what is this energy about? Now here's why I say that. Oftentimes people are attracted to people and then they get into a sexual relationship with them, and then shortly after it doesn't work out. Or shortly after they realize that they shouldn't have been together. Or shortly after they realize they've destroyed each other's lives. You never know what that energy means mentally unless you allow your spirit the time to reveal it to you. Our problem here in society today is that everything is so fast-paced, everything is so instant. We don't have patience anymore in our society. You want to warm up food? Put it in the microwave. You don't want to make food or do meal prep? Order from the restaurant and have Uber send it to you, or Grubhub, or whatever the case may be. No one is experiencing, or no one is exercising, rather, patience anymore. It's up to you to allow your essence to make sense of what is happening, what the energy means between you and someone else. It doesn't mean that it's of a sexual nature. And when we engage in sexual activity in these periods of uncertainty, not only are we hurting ourselves, but we're hurting the next person. Because the energy of sex and sexuality is a very potent energy, and within that energy there's so much that can be transferred. And so if we are not careful enough, we may be transferring energy that is not beneficial to the next person. Especially us women, energy may be transferred to us. The energy of the female essence, or how we present ourselves here as feminine beings on this planet Earth, is that of the receiving energy. The femininity or the female body is built in a way that we receive more than we give. And so for us spiritual beings that present ourselves as this feminine energy here on planet Earth, we have to be extra careful, because we are on the receiving end for most people. And so energies that we are encountering, we oftentimes receive that energy, whether it's good, bad, or indifferent. And if it's not in alignment with you, if it's not in alignment with your energy, you have tampered with your energy. You've contaminated your energy. The energy that you had taken on has now contaminated your essence, contaminated your spirit. Now, this topic is coming to you in this really short, quick snippet of the 10 to 15 minutes that I have here with you. But that conversation alone is one that can take so many different directions. The feminine energy have to be very careful when it comes to that transferring of energy. The masculine energy is one primarily of giving to others. What are you giving someone else in an experience? Are you giving all of the other energies that you've encountered to this female? Is your energy pure enough where you're not contaminating someone else's energy? All of these things you want to be mindful of how your energy presents. To circle back to my original comment in terms of how do we distinguish the energy of attraction, it's going to take patience on your side and a communication with your spirit, so that your spirit can reveal to you what is the meaning of this energy that's being transmuted or transpired between you and someone else. Don't be so quick to act on the energy. Understand that there are so many nuances and subtleties in energy that it could mean anything. Be patient with yourself. Don't go ahead of yourself or ahead of the energy. Stay in the moment. I cannot stress that enough, especially for the women out there who's already imagining and picturing their wedding day and the amount of children that they're going to have with a man that they just met, or with a female that they just met, or whomever. Stay in the moment. Stay out of your head. Get out of your head and ask your spirit, what is this energy that is placed before me? Help me to understand it. If you're in the moment in that point of time and you're not in your head planning your wedding, chances are you will stay with the energy, meaning you'll be patient with it unless or until your spirit shows you otherwise. The energy of attraction does not mean that this is the person that you're supposed to be with. It doesn't always mean that. Spirit is so much more vast than that. Love yourself enough to walk with the energy and allow your spirit to show you. I can talk on this topic more in a more expansive way and form, but let me know if this is something that you want to hear more about. Comment down below, click and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Remember that you are loved. Namaste. Bye. And there you have it, another segment on Dr. TSA Series, a spiritual discussion. Remember to click down below, subscribe, and if you want to leave a message, comment down below. Thank you for watching. Namaste. Mwah. Bye.